theme here. Today, we didn't get a chance to plan it ahead. I'm sure you have an agenda, but whatever your expectation is, we're not going to go too long, obviously, respecting the theme and the usual setting for this ONPASSIVE 360. I think it is important to address a few items, no doubt. Number one, we have a new blog, which is quite stunning to me, and it is just the beginning of a new phase. We have been having a new website every Monday that will continue. In the month of July, we have hired enough designers and developers for the daily website. By the end of this month, we are quite settled. And remember, everybody's being trained for the task by July, which is just days from now. We are at a point where we can literally, if we choose to, release one complete dedicated website for every founder every day. And that's just an incredible power. Wow, I'm just blown away. This is a company which is accelerating in its value delivery instead of fading away. Boy, have we sustained some heat? Have we delivered? Have we stacked the cool and increased our value? Compounded, indeed. So we will continue that. In fact, the upcoming days are really, really not only promising, but very exciting and very, thrilling in a way. I invite every founder who has an account or who has some, whether contacts or people within ONPASSIVE. I really genuinely invite you to tune in, to plug in with the right mentality. And here's the best part. You have no price for that. It's totally an added value. It is totally an evolving and compounded value, whether you came hours ago or 20 months ago or 3 years ago. In fact, we are approaching 4 years anniversary for this era. And my first 2 videos in 2018 that were raw and without specific business name or business model were just an ambition and a mission. Today, here, later, we have so many pillars and foundations for probably and possibly one of the biggest projects ever existed to improve our value and on a human level. So we have evolved tremendously in a good way. That was time well invested, and we have definitely increased or upped our game. We've raised the bar, we've raised the standards, and I believe we've attracted the right people for the most part. Okay, we are delighted for that, and you cannot be wrong with the crowd we have and all the staff. I'm talking about the human power that we have, whether on the company side, the corporate side, or the founders and potential customers. Obviously, we have sustained and we have proven ourselves. So 4 years ago, nothing specific, just a rough idea, ambition, but we didn't surrender. We didn't give up. We kept going after it, and boy, did we evolve. Up until now, for what was initially promised or proposed, we feel that we are square with the founders if it's fair, by giving what is, as of now, the positioning, the timing, the break, the discount to get in the constant information, the beta testing, and marketing campaigns. So I believe it is fair to say for what was paid and what was pitched initially, we are delivering, okay, or at least delivered up until now. And many of us would think we way over delivered. Now, here's the thing. We're not asking for additional effort or pay from the founders. In fact, now the company is going to continue delivering. So whatever comes from this point and on is indeed over delivering. Now, you may think I probably know 1% or 10% from what's going on and what's up to the company's sleeves. I completely respect whatever you think you know, no matter how much you think you know, whether it's 1% or 10%, it's quite good. But that was just the concept and conceptual seed of what to come. Now we're going to be more specific and way broader ambition. If our ambition was without people, without name, without budget, without any of that, got us to where we are now, what do you think? So I want you to think about the next 1% or 10%, depending on your level of knowledge and engagement. What do you think the next 10%? It is so worth it that you really tune in at any cost, okay? You just have to give it your attention. This literally will impact your situation in a positive way. Nothing but good comes from ONPASSIVE. We already said that. So continue the engagement and involvement of ONPASSIVE if you care, because the next percentage, whether it's 1, 10, or 20%, is thrilling. It's mind-boggling. It will literally blow your mind, because we're at a point where we are thinking, is this really happening? Is it really possible? And make no mistake, if we say it, it's a done deal with ONPASSIVE. So I'm going to try to go over a few quickies, okay, or quick ones, and we'll turn it back to my brothers here. So the pending founders, okay, we have paid, active, confirmed founders, and those who registered but never secured payment before the cutoff time, which is roughly 12 hours ago, okay? And that's it. This registration will never open, okay? So it will never be available to the public market, nor to the stock market, and most importantly, I never will allow anybody to use it in the black market and start selling founding position. You're not allowed to sell. This is not for solicitation. You are able to request a refund up until now and tomorrow and next week, no problem. You want to walk away, you don't feel the value, but you can never sell it. This is not a product or a position to be resold. The company stopped selling that, so you should do the same, all right? So a big point, no one is allowed to sell a founder position at any cost, not even equal value to what they paid. You can request a refund, but you're not the one to allow anybody else to take over the account. So this is either yours or return it back to the company. And we will know, okay, by making sure the message is clear. Both sides, if you are buying an account from somebody other than the company, okay, you're also reliable for that. You want to make sure you only register or purchase through the company websites. And I'm not talking about a chatter area or an outside application or a personal dialogue, none of that. only the professional official platform throughout the company. You will be given heads up, communicated throughly all the time. Okay, never do side deals or bargains, none of that. Okay, we're not going to allow it. That's called manipulation and black market, if you want to call it, but we don't allow that. So I hope that's clear. Now, for the pending founders, if you got in and for some reason you didn't make the time and now you believe ONPASSIVE is the company, if you log in and you are prompted to the payment page, I don't know what you want to do. You want to wonder and just speculate? Go run, grab it, okay, before it's too late. And just example, if you find $1,000 right now on the ground, okay, nobody around, what do? Gonna analyze, stare at it? Okay, no, grab it. Then you find out, okay, what to do with it. So while it lasts, we haven't decided the cutoff time for flushing them out. Obviously, eventually we're going to flush out, like meaning delete all the pending accounts. But I would have, proper communications with the leaders and the executives within ONPASSIVE corporate, so we will make the right, fair decision how to and when to cut them off. But while it lasts, I'm not thinking within the next 24 hours or so. While it lasts, if you're able to log in, you're a real person, run, okay? And I'm not telling you to buy. If you don't believe in ONPASSIVE, don't get that. I'm not promising you anything, but if you intend to have it, if you registered for a reason, I'm not in any way pressuring you. Trust me, we have more than we wanted, okay? And in fact, we have some interest to tweak the quality and fine-tune the standards with some of the founders. We want to make sure we just have the best of the best, because it's the best company with the best staff, the best executives, okay, the best value, the best products, the best fairness and business model. You can only hope for the best users or founding members. So average founders are certainly not our favorite, okay? So it's either you're above average, really deserving, or the doors are open. And when do we stop that? I'm sure we will communicate that through the back office with you on the confidential platform